We have too many customers. Welcome to part 4 of me building a billion-dollar company, solo unicorn, completely alone. We've got 3 rules: no VCs, no co-founders, no employees. Hello there, my name is Louis Newman and I am the founder at magnetite.ai, and this is a series we put together where we're going to build a solo unicorn. So in the last day, this is part 4, we've got too many customers. I don't have enough time in the day to meet all these customers and set them all up with campaigns. We're currently using cal.com as our booking system, and there's quite a lot of manual overhead for me in terms of getting each of these customers set up in the full pipeline. So that is getting their prospecting agent with their custom ICP dialed in, and then getting their research agent dialed in to actually perform their secret sauce, what they do best, and actually present some value to customers. And then turning that into emails that will actually get those ICPs to reply, and then build them a lead magnet that presents that value for them. So there's quite a lot we need to do. And I've built campaigns in order to put all that forward, but I haven't built the infrastructure to get them from meeting into campaigns. So we've built a little command center, which is basically an AI chat where we ask you all the right questions so we can do some work before the meetings. So then when we come onto a meeting, I'm presenting your campaigns to you instead of taking the meeting, understanding all these questions, manually putting them into the campaign before presenting them to you. There's a lot of manual overhead that goes into there. So coding plus putting all of our customers in plus taking the meetings is too much. So we are adding some code and we're taking it off cal.com. So it's going to be an internal system. So we're going to take your meetings, take your answers to those initial questions, set you up with initial accounts so you can come in, go through that command center process to initialize your full campaign. And then on that initial meeting, I can talk you through what that campaign is going to look like, maybe show you some examples of the lead magnets, of the emails that will get sent out. So we don't have to go through that follow-up process, and we can close those meetings initially on that first call because the customers have already seen everything they need. So that's where we're at. And that's what we're currently, right now, building. Claude's working away on that initial process, and it's going to look a bit like an internal CRM. So it's going to be from booking those meetings to that CRM. And if it works, if it's a valuable CRM, then maybe we will expand that as part of the product. So when people book meetings with you, you also have your internal CRM built into Magnetite, and then it's just your app on their phone. It's like, okay, I've got these meetings, let's move them along. Or we can just do what we currently do and link into whichever CRM you use. But it's nice to have the option of an internal CRM so they don't have to have external software to see where these customers are in your pipeline. And it negates a lot of issues for me for building connections and managing an external CRM and managing everything in Magnetite. So we're just having that internal CRM built for Magnetite so we can service all these customers, show them what their pipeline is going to look like from the outset, and not have to do lots of custom integrations with external software. So that is the biggest and main update from the last 24 hours. The second update is I had a really good comment on the video yesterday, and that was people want to see what these lead magnets actually look like. So I'm going to be asking the customers that I've got booked in today, tomorrow, and early next week if they'd be interested in, when I present them their initial campaign, should we do it on a video? And then I'll create a new video next week of what that looks like, and I'll present your campaign, how you reach out to customers, what your lead magnets will look like. We'll do it in a video, and then we'll post that. And hopefully we'll get them some good publicity, and it will help show you exactly what we're building, what that looks like from the inside and from a customer's perspective. So yeah, that's the big update from the last 24 hours. That is part 4 of building a solo unicorn. It's very exciting because this thing on YouTube has burnt up quite quickly, and I've actually got significant amounts of meetings coming in, which is why we now need to build this internal CRM to automate some of that process that I am currently doing manually, which is really cool. If you're going to book a meeting and you'd be keen to be on one of these calls, we'll present your campaign together in a YouTube video. Let me know in the meeting or in the extra notes when you're booking the meeting, and we can set that up. This is day 4 It's been an interesting 4 days of filming every single day, but it's awesome and I'm glad we're still going. And keep going. It's only pain. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.